going on, guys? It has been a long time since I said that, and that is because... Nope, don't like that beginning. Okay, try it again. Back it up. Okay. Hey, what's going... Nope, don't like the clap. Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I know it's been a very long time since I said that phrase. I got really busy this semester with classes and finals and all this stuff, but that doesn't matter anymore because it's over and I have a month and we are gonna get back on track for 2019. So yeah. So we're gonna start off this year with an empties video, just a classic, you know, just like classic empties. I'll let you know if I'm gonna repurchase or not, and what I thought about the product. I am gonna give a brief description of each though because there are a lot, because I have not done an empties video in a very long time. I don't know if I've done an empties video on this channel. I used to have another channel, so I might not have done one on this channel, so it might be the first one, so exciting. So I'm going to break that into categories, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first category we have is beauty. So we have 5 products within beauty. The first 2 are powders. I have the Maybelline FitMe Loose Finishing Powder and the bareMinerals Mineral Veil Loose Powder. If you couldn't tell, I like loose powders. So what I'm going to say about these is that the bareMinerals I got during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I like it, but if you have really dry skin like me, you might not. I know that didn't make sense when I just said that, but like, I like powders that really, because I don't like feeling that I have foundation in my face. I like it when it's flat and matte and like it feels like my face has nothing on it. And that's what this does. However, it is very drying, so you need to moisturize greatly underneath it. And a dewy foundation might help. If you wear like a matte foundation and put this on, it's going to dry out your skin. So that's the one thing I didn't like about this, but overall I do like it. With the Maybelline FitMe, you might like this more if you have dry skin. The only thing I don't like about it is, again, it doesn't quite mattify it down. Like, it's still a little bit tacky. Not really, but like, again, I like a really like non-tacky whatsoever like finish on my face. So that's the one thing about this, but I do like it because it doesn't dry out my skin. So if I do use like a matte foundation, I can just put this on top and I won't worry about it drying out my skin. The next thing is the Wet n Wild Matte Photofocus Face Primer. I like this. I don't know. I do like it, but I feel like I just feel like I'm putting moisturizer on my face. Like, I don't feel like it extends my makeup whatsoever. I'm using the dewy one right now, and the dewy one has more of a like tinted aspect to it, so I don't use it as often because it's kind of obvious because I'm not that tan. And I like this. It's cheap, so I mean, if you want to get one, just like try out primers and like get into that like routine, you might like it, but overall I feel like it's not worth it. I mean, it's cheap, so like you can buy it if you want, but like it feels like I'm just putting moisturizer on. Next thing is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. I used so many of these. I don't like the Make It Dewy one nearly as much. I actually threw that one out and I didn't even finish it because the ending part of it was basically just oil. And I was like, this is disgusting. So I didn't even want to talk about it, I just threw it out. But I do like the Make It Last one a lot. And the last thing I have is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This used to be my favorite until I started falling in love with the, what's it called? I will look that up and I'll put it right here. But I really do love this mascara. It's one of my favorites. I love the bristles. One of my friends has like smaller eyelashes. She doesn't like have like very like long eyelashes, and so she likes this brush because a lot of brushes are too clumpy for her. It's not like it's not giving you any mascara, but it's just a nicer, easier way of putting it on. That was wrong. But I like this a lot, and it's really good if you have smaller lashes. The next category we have is skincare. And this skincare is going to exclude K-beauty because that's going to be a separate category, like Korean skincare, just because I decided to do it that way, so. Okay, the first thing we have is it's a First Aid Beauty, like, duo type of thing. I got this on the Sephora website when they had like they had some type of sale or whatever, so I got this. It's like an acne thing. The first thing is the Skin Rescue Purifying Mask with red clay, and then this is the Acne Clearing Pads with white clay. I liked this, but I don't think it touched my acne whatsoever. I have very tough acne though, so the only thing that's really helped me so far is Curology. I I did like using this, especially these clearing pads. I really did enjoy this. It reminded me, which I will talk about later, of the Cosrx pads, but I did like these, and I feel like they helped a little bit. The clarifying mask was purifying mask was really good. I liked it because it was like a peeling mask, so it was kind of fun to like, I don't know, it was kind of fun to peel it off. I don't know. But I did enjoy using this. I don't think it did anything for my acne, but it was just, my skin felt very refreshed after I used it. The next thing I'll talk about is the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse, which I have 2 of them because I freaking love this stuff. I always get the smaller kinds. I could get the bigger one. I just don't because I like to pay cheaper at one time. I don't know. These usually last me about a month, and they literally take off all of my makeup, like eye makeup, face makeup, everything, and it's so good. The only thing though is that my eyes do sting a little bit after using it, and that might just be because my eyes are sensitive to this type of thing, or I rinse it off and it gets in my eyes and I'm just not doing a good job. But I did like these, so if you are looking for like if you want to like try out Dermalogica, and you want to kind of ease yourself into that brand, because it is a really good skincare brand, I would suggest these because I did really like them. The next thing I'll talk about is the Mario Badescu Cucumber Cleansing Lotion. I basically got this for, it was like a free sample thing at Ulta. I don't know, they were just like, they're like, oh, do you want this free thing? I was like, sure, why not? So basically I use this as a toner. What I would do is I would take off my makeup with like a makeup remover, and then I would cleanse my face, and then I would use this with a cotton pad and wipe my face to make sure I didn't get any foundation. Like I got all the foundation off. So yeah, I basically just use this as a toner. I mean, I liked it. Would I buy it again? Maybe, but I did like it as like just a regular toner. The next thing is the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil for blemished skin. I would use this little bottle as a spot treatment. I don't think it did crap. I did think it did something at one point, but after a while I just felt like I was just, I don't know. And I don't like the droplet thing, because whenever it like gets near the end, I feel like I'm like shaking it to like get it to work, and I didn't like it. I don't think I'll buy this again, because as a spot treatment, it really didn't do much, and that's what it's supposed to do, and I don't know. The last thing I have is my favorite. This is, oh boy, do you see how, like, oh my god, okay. It's the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. This is the only face cream I use. This lasted me a year. This thing lasted me a year, okay? I got it last year during Black Friday at Sephora for $15. And this is originally $42. And I just got the regular. I didn't get the scented. I don't want, when I use like face lotion, I don't use scented because I don't like scented face lotions. So I got this for $15. I was like, oh my god, it's $15. I need a new face cream. I'm gonna buy this. I did not know I would fall in love with it. One thing though is that when I first start using it, it does tingle my skin a little bit. I don't know why it does that. I'm not really sure, but that's the one thing. However, once I start getting into it, it works. And I just thought that... I dropped it. It'll just stay there, it's fine. The one thing is that when I bought it this year, so I ran out of it literally a week before Black Friday, and I was like, this thing lasted me a year. Are you joking? That's ridiculous. Of course I'm gonna buy it again. So when I first started using it this year, when I bought it again, it did start tingling my skin a little bit. And I thought maybe I just need to like get used to it and then it'll go away, which it did, but I think it's just the very top part of it leaves my skin tingly. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, I would highly suggest it as a face cream because it's my favorite face cream that I use morning and night. Oh my god, it hydrates my skin like no other, so highly suggest. So now we're gonna move on to Korean skincare. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, and I know it's not quite empty, it's got some stuff at the bottom, but this is the Skin Food Black Sugar Perfect Bubble Foam. And I know that Skin Food went out of business or whatever, and I'm really sad about it because I really did like this brand. But this is one of my favorite cleansers that I've ever used. I love my skin feeling really like clean and really like, it felt moisturized too. So yeah, I really did enjoy this, and I know that Skin Food is going out of business, so I don't know if you can get this anymore, but I do still like it, so yeah. Speaking of face washes, the next thing I'll talk about is the Noonie Deep Cleanse Snowflake Whipping Cleanser. It's a daily foam cleanser. I bought this because the packaging is really pretty. Like it's like a white, I know it's out of focus, but like just bear with me. It's like a white and it has like a matte feel to it, and I was like, oh, this is so nice. And it's like fine, it's just, it feels very like sticky. sticky's not the right word. It's like very thick, and like when I would rub it across my face, it felt like I was like working it into my face. And then when I got near the bottom, this bottle was ridiculously hard to get like the last bits of it out. Oh my god, I can't even tell you how much I had to like squeeze, because I wanted to use the rest of it, you know what I mean? I would like, oh, it was just so difficult. But I would still use this with my Vanity Planet scrubbing brush thing. I did like it. I do feel like it took off my makeup really well. It was a bit hard to wash off as well, so like it was, I don't know. It was, I don't know, I don't think I'll buy this again, but I didn't mind it. And it just looked cute for the packaging, so it's like kind of pretty on my little vanity thing, you know. The next thing I'll talk about, oh my god, I keep dropping everything, is the COSRX Propolis Light Ampule, and it's kind of like a snail mucin kind of vibe. It's kind of like got that like sticky, like, if you know what I'm talking about, then you'll know what type of texture this is. And basically the woman at Ulta said this was really good for like scarring and like hyperpigmentation with like acne. I feel like if I might have used this consistently every single day and night, like every morning, every night, just always putting it on, I feel like maybe that would have made a difference. I kind of went back and forth with this because I would use it for a while and then I was like, I don't think it's doing anything, so I would stop using it and then I would start using it, and then at the very, very end, I would use it every single, like all the time, and then I was like, maybe this actually is working. But it didn't give me enough results for me to buy this again, because this is $28 and it's fairly a small bottle. It did last me quite a while. I think it lasted me like maybe 2 months, but again, maybe like longer. No, maybe it was 2 months. I don't really know. But keep in mind, like I did go back and forth with it. I didn't use it all the time. So if I used it all the time, maybe it would have only been like a month, month and a half. So I wasn't crazy about this, and I don't think I'll buy it again just because it is kind of expensive. The next thing I have, which I said I was going to talk about earlier, remember? Is the COSRX One Step Original Clear Pad, and basically I use it as a toner as well. And I loved these. I don't know how much they did for my acne, because I do feel like I have really bad acne again, so like it takes a lot. I feel like I need to use a lot of COSRX products at once in order to really, maybe I should do that for a video, is like test COSRX products, but that's like expensive, so like I don't know. I really did enjoy using these as a toner. Like, I really do love COSRX. I trust that brand wholeheartedly. Like, it's one of my favorite Korean skincare brands. Again, I'm not sure how crazy about this I was in terms of like getting rid of my acne, because I feel like it didn't really do that much. I wasn't crazy about it, but it did feel like my skin felt refreshed after I used it, and I did enjoy using it as a skincare product. The last thing I'm talking about is not quite empty. It's still got some stuff in it. I'm still using it. But it's like literally so little. So I didn't want to have to save this for a different empties video. I just wanted to talk about it now because it's literally almost gone. This is the COSRX AHA BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner. I freaking love this. I feel like this helped a lot when I started using 3 layers of it. So what I do with this now that I figured it out is I will spray it on a cotton pad and wipe it across my face to make sure all my foundation is off. And then I'll spray it in my hand, pat my hands together, and then pat it like into my face. And then I'll do one more where I just spray it across my face. And I feel like that actually helped my acne as I started to do it that way. In the beginning, I would just spray it on my face and just like, okay, whatever, and then just move on. But I honestly feel like if you put multiple layers of toner on and you pat it into your face, it literally makes such a big difference. But I figured that out after I was almost out with this, and I was like, now why did I do that in the beginning? Because I feel like my acne is actually getting better because of this. So I probably am going to repurchase it. But yeah, so I feel like if you put on multiple layers and you pat it into your face and you take time with it, it'll actually make a difference. This is the one product where I was like, I feel like this actually made a difference in my skin. The next products we have are under like miscellaneous. First thing I'm going to talk about is these 2 bottles. These are the Jergens Natural Glow Firming Daily Moisturizer in the shades Fair to Medium. So these are like self-tanning lotions, and these are my favorite self-tanning lotions. Tanning lotions terrify me, and self-tanning in general terrifies me because I'm super pale, and I feel like if I ever put on self-tanner, like if I ever use like an actual self-tanner like from Sephora or Ulta or something, I will look horrifying, and it'll look like I have patches of orange on me, or just patchy in general. But I mainly use these on my legs and then occasionally on my arms if I know that I'm gonna be like going somewhere, doing something, I don't know. But I mainly use these on my legs, and let me tell you, this works. And I don't get the in-shower lotion because that wipes off easier in the shower. This like works so well. After like 3 uses, you can definitely tell that you have, you know, tanned up a little bit. And I really enjoy these. And the last thing I have is the Love Beauty and Planet Shampoo and Conditioner in the Shea Butter and Sandalwood scents kinds. They're for purposeful hydration. That's what these are for. I like the tea tree oil one more for shampoo, but for conditioner, I still use the shea butter and sandalwood. This is the only shampoo I use, and I freaking love this shampoo. It's my favorite shampoo. It's the only one I use now, and it's the only one that I trust. So yeah, okay. That is it for the video. Oh my god, that was literally so many entries, and I've talked so much, and I'm exhausted. This video is like a million years long, so I'm sorry. I hope you guys like this. If you want me to do more of these videos in the future, let me know in the comments below. But that's it. If you guys have other video suggestions for me, comment them down below, please, because 2019 is gonna be packed with videos. I promise. I'm gonna promise it now, but I'm gonna really hope that I can stick to that promise. You know what I'm saying? It stopped recording in the middle of my ending, and I was really upset about it. So start it over. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. As always, I'll see you next time with another video. Bye!